Years ago, the White River was listed as one of the best rivers to canoe in Ontario. For that reason, I've wanted to paddle it over 10 years ago. The reason for the delay? A dam was being built. Then in 2020, we got the green light. Ben and I were not only going to be the first to paddle the White River since it reopened, but the entire river, from the unknown and obscure headwaters all the way to the mouth at Lake Superior. Could the White River still be one of Ontario's best? We were here to find out. Okay, it's about 11:30 and we are at the Microtel Hotel. It's a nice little place. Ben and I will be sharing a nice queen size.
Very small. Very small room.
And Ben is starving, so we stopped by and picked up some wings. So we're gonna have a little meal before we crash for the night. The drive was pretty good. So like I said, we're all settled and we're gonna head out tomorrow morning. We've got lots of time. We're supposed to meet the shuttle driver from Naturally Superior at 3 o'clock at Puckasaw National Park. So if we leave here by 9 tomorrow morning, we'll have ample time to get there. So after a good night's sleep and breakfast, it wasn't long before we arrived at Puckasaw National Park, where we would register and leave our vehicle before we would get dropped off at Negwazu Lake with our shuttle driver.
So on the Ben Albert side, 647.
Yeah, we'll just take.
Oh, sure. 647.
Okay, so we've just got all packed up and we ran into a little bit of problem here at the park office. We didn't realize that they need us to contact them prior to get the stuff all ready. They're saying that we need to do an orientation. There's some questionnaire procedures in place that could take more than an hour. So it's kind of a little bit of setback, but anyhow, we'll get it all sorted out and we'll get on our way. So we're just taking this time now to get all packed up. Ironically, a park staff recognized me as TPP and waived all the safety orientation, knowing my background and extensive experience in the backcountry. So we were soon off on our way. Thank you, Eric. Okay, so we are just in the parking lot of the visitor center. Jacob is over here from Naturally Superior, and he'll be shuttling us to Negwazu Lake. And so they're just going to strap on the canoe. We're going to leave our vehicle here. Ben, make sure you have the key, eh? I am just headed over to the visitor center so I can fill our water bottles to start the trip. However, that didn't go exactly as planned.
Okay.
I got my four ways on for the
We just lost the wheel. Wow. So there was been some wobbling in the vehicle. We weren't sure what it was, and we just, not even like 15-20 minutes from Puckasaw, and the wheel busted off. And thankfully we're okay. There's no vehicle behind us, but we lost the wheel. Those guys are trying to get the wheel. Not that it makes any difference. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get to the access point and how Jacob's gonna get back. Man.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, thanks for being understanding. I'm sorry if I ruined your trip.
We knew that sound was bad, bad luck.
So we are now walking on the highway trying to find cell signal so that we can call Naturally Superior, because as you can see way down there, you might not be able to see, is the vehicle with the wheel sheared off. We're just gonna go up the hill and hopefully we can get a better cell signal. But yeah, we got problems. We are probably, maybe half an hour, not even from Puckasaw, but we're still at least an hour and a half to Naturally Superior. So a couple things we gotta do. We gotta figure if we can get a shuttle to start the trip, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. We just got to find a way to get this vehicle operational again, or towed or something like that, and then get Jacob back to Naturally Superior. But right now we're just trying to get cell signal so we can contact somebody. So we're going to climb up some rocks and see if we can get cell signal. So when you can't get cell signal, you go up to the top of a hill, and it seems like they've made some connection on the phone. So he's calling, Jacob is calling Naturally Superior. Jacob was instructed to get a tow truck, but we were having problems getting a hold of one. So while we were waiting, a nice Samaritan pulled over to check on us. After chatting with him and realizing the only tow truck in the area may not be immediately available, he offered to drive Ben back to the park to get his vehicle. We were so lucky and grateful to this kind local. While we were waiting, we decided to move the vehicle further off the road as it presented a hazard to oncoming traffic. That's cool. This cop pulled over and checked on us, and it's good to know that they're looking after the people on the side of the road. Sweet. Now, couldn't make things worse.
Huh?
They smelled crap, and I realized I stepped in a bunch of cat shit, if you believe. And I'm just trying to wash my boot off. I had to use a rock to take all the crap out of my boot. But it sounds like, it looks like someone had taken a litter box and threw it out on the road here. There's crap all along the side here.
Oh, dude, this is
Yeah, watch where you're stepping. You're gonna step into it. Oh, man, if it's just not one thing, it's another. Man, what a way the day's starting.
Oh, really? Doesn't look that old.
So, Ben's come back from Pakasa.
Still stinks, eh?
Oh, dude.
Come on, it's not better.
We're gonna open the windows.
So here's the plan. So the nice guy drove Ben and dropped off. You gave him money?
40 bucks.
He was cool with it?
Yeah. He didn't want it, but I put him in his thing anyway.
Yeah, cool, that's good. So so we got the vehicle, we just loaded up the canoe and all our gear. So they can't tow it right now, so we're gonna actually go to, is it in White River? Husky, okay, so we're gonna go there. They have a tow truck there, but they can't come and get it now, so we're gonna drop off the keys and they're gonna pick it up later. And then Jacob's gonna drop us off at the access point, and he's gonna go back to NSA with Ben's vehicle, and then they're gonna make arrangements to drop it off at the park so that we can have it for, but the keys, right? Well, still gotta sort a few things out. Who's gonna, they're gonna. So this is hilarious. I try to remove all the cat crap from my boot, and I got most of it off, but of course it still reeks. They finally pulled over to an area where there's like a lake, and I could try to wash my boot again because it just reeks. So I'm gonna try to clean it up so we could survive in the car. We had the windows open, the vent going like crazy, but it was just, oh, stinks. All right, so you can see there's water over here, and then there were some sandy shores, so I'm gonna see if I can rub the sand in the water and get it off my boot. This is too hilarious. Like, if the wheel coming off the shuttle vehicle wasn't bad enough, how the heck do I step in a pile of cat crap? Oh my gosh. So here I am with this sand. I'm trying to hopefully get it out with the water. These are waterproof boots, so should be okay. The goal is to try to get as much of that cat crap off my boot.
Can you sit on the log over there? Let's get our life under control. Just go so like. That shit.
Thankfully, Project Poop Extraction made a big enough difference that they allowed me back in the vehicle. So we turned off Highway 17, and we are now following a well-graded logging road. Even got mile markers, and we're just judging based on the sat maps that we have on our phone to find our way in, but we doubt we're gonna have to.
And it takes a bit to decide that.
So we are actually going to go pretty deep in this section. We just saw the other truck go through. So Ben's got in 4-wheel drive. Go for it. Yeah. Whoa.
Can I open? Can you open the door? No.
Yeah, I can open the door. Things got slower as the road got rougher near the end, but it was a lot of fun. So we finally made it to Negwazu Lake. So there's no camping here, but we're gonna paddle around the bend. The guy said there's some campsites. So this looks like a beautiful lake. Lots of other vehicles and boats. So seems to be a pretty popular place, but yeah, you definitely need an off-road vehicle to get here.
Holy, that's not a light one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry
All right.
about today.
You know, no
nothing to apologize about. You are great. Thanks a lot.
Right on, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers. Hopefully we see you again
Yeah.
at the club, at the NSA.
Okay, so we are Negwazu Lake. I don't know if we're saying it right, but I was gonna film it just as we left the beach, but there was huge storm clouds and it had already rained. So we just got to this island campsite, and as you can see, there is lots of garbage and trappings from humans. There's an actual chair, picnic table. There's I think a crapper over there, and there's like tarps. So it's a lot of garbage, but it's a cleared area. And we just got our tent set up when the rain hit. It's kind of paused for a second, but it's still lots of dark clouds, and it's windy as well. But we saw a lot of people at the put-in, and they did mention that the fishing here is amazing.
There's all sorts of fish bones.
Yeah. So here is the lake. You can see the rain that had just hit us, that passed over there. But it's a big lake.
Oh yeah, there's fish bones.
Look, oh yeah, there's fish bones everywhere. So this is unfortunately the effects of easy access to a lake. Actually, it's not easy access, but it's access where people can bring their boats and bring all kinds of stuff onto the lake, and this is of course what happens.
White caps.
It started raining again, so it's good that we have this tarp set up. But now that we can't really do anything, Ben has a surprise for us. What did you bring?
Woo-ching!
Beer!
A single beverage for us to enjoy. And then have to carry this can for 180 kilometers back to town. Oh.
Well, we are thirsty, so we're gonna drink and celebrate our first night. It is probably, what, 8 o'clock now?
8:15.
Yeah. So, we're gonna drink, and hopefully the rain will pass, and then we can get our tent set up. I don't think there's gonna be much more that we're gonna do tonight. We were thinking about fishing because of all the good fishing that's supposed to be on this lake, and see if we can catch ourselves a walleye.
We'll see once the rain, if and when the rain passes.
Yeah, if it passes.
It doesn't look like it's gonna pass.
No. All right, time to indulge in some beer. Okay, I'm just going to the other side of the island, and it is howling. The rain kind of stopped. It kind of went in waves, but it's already So it's 9:45. It's still pretty bright. It's probably because we're pretty far north. But we're gonna turn in. Last night we went to bed past midnight and barely got 6 hours sleep. So, and especially with everything that happened today, it just kind of wiped us out. So we're gonna turn into bed, and hopefully this wind will pass, and tomorrow will be a decent day so that we can start into the White River. Good morning from an island on Negwazu Lake. If you look behind me, it kind of looks like what it did last night. Still gray, overcast, there's low clouds, and there's little spots where you can see some blue and the sun coming through. Right over there, you can see a little bit of the sun. But yeah, it's just it's really muggy, just kind of gross feeling, very warm. Sleep last night was kind of semi-miserable too. Both of us didn't have a great sleep, even though we went to bed early. My mattress semi-deflated. My pillow is totally just deflating. So it's just like one thing after another. It doesn't look like this trip is getting off to a good start. But anyhow, I am pretty excited, as Ben is, to get this trip started. So at least the wind has died down, so we won't have to be battling wind this morning and waves. And it's pretty calm. So we're just getting the stove fired up, and we're gonna have some breakfast, oatmeal and coffee. Nothing really crazy. And then we'll start our journey.
I took my plate out.
System.
They're all gummy.
I know, I got sap all over my hands.
You're gonna have to replace these guidelines.
So we're just breaking up camp, finished breakfast, got some organization to do, and we'll get going soon. So it's that time in the morning when we've got to
Look at this, man.
deliver.
Look at this. What is this, a privacy screen?
Oh my gosh.
What is this, for hospitals? For
Yeah,
people that
it
can't
is.
manage to get off at the
Yeah.
chair? Oh, geez.
Oh, is that thing looks so disgusting?
Oh.
Yeah. There's a shovel too. There's a nice shovel.
Yeah, I know. We should take it with us. Yard works.
Yeah. Wow.
That's bad, but I gotta go.
Oh, I didn't see this part.
Yeah. There's wipes and more wipes.
Oh.
And my stuck fishing, more wipes.
Tissue everywhere. Oh,
And my fishing
gross
rod.
wipes everywhere. Oh, we'll be happy to get off this island. That's disgusting. Well, that's a nice view.
Yeah. We could always have lubricated the rock. Entry.
Did you check on camp? Yeah. Okay. Here's the island that we're going to be leaving. Ben got a snag on his cast last night, so we got his rod back, but not his lure or his jig. So he's going to see if he can pull in a walleye before we start. So we're just headed down Negwazu Lake towards the other side, and hopefully some water so that we can paddle down the upper section of the Whitewater, White River. I keep saying white water.
Yeah, there's current, all right.
Yeah. we even get through?
Hard to tell, but yeah, we'll be able to duck down underneath, I think.
Yeah. So here's the start of the White River.
We'll have to go to the other side and then...
Okay.
So we might have to lift... Oh, we'll fit under there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You good?
Yep. Just trying to make it go slow.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going to bunch of cedars, low cedars. There we go. Where do you want to go?
This way.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we'll make it through.
Yep. Nice.
Left?
Yep. Right. Yep. Just gonna squeeze. Not bad. All right, we made it. Yeah. Well, I thought I was going to be dragging through that section, so that's a good start. Yeah.
Looks the best so far.
So here's the train tracks. We're just right. Whoa! What was that?
That was me.
And there's. Oh, it looks like yeah, you can get through. So this is just the next narrowing between. We're basically kind of pond hopping between these wider bodies of water, but looks like we may be able to slip through just like the first section. So yeah, that looks like an easy way through. Sometimes when you're at different angles, it looks like it's just all rocks, but definitely a clear way through. Pretty happy that we're able to paddle so far through these sections, which we thought we would be dragging, so that's promising.
Amazing. They're so soaked with tar.
Yeah.
That look, the tar oozes out of where the. And if you look at some of these, that the tar oozes out from.
Ooh. So we just pulled out because we had to make water.
Yeah, well, we'll be able to pass to the right. Center boulder, go to the right.
Yep. Made it.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what that gravel section's going to be like.
Yeah.
As we approached our third narrow, we came to our first obstruction. A quick cut and a lift over, and we were on our way. Well, almost.
Thread the needle.
Yep.
Class 1 catch. Does such a thing exist?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kind of hard to see what's going on past there.
Yep.
looks okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a rock right down the middle. We'll go to the right of it.
Okay.
Well, we're really gonna swim.
I think I'll have to get out. Yeah. A little too tight.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Two for two. Oh no, 3 for 3.
Yeah. It is deep. Yeah. The going has been good so far. We've now hit a few narrows where we've had to do some liftovers and finagling between rocks, but the water levels are decent enough so that we haven't had to get out and drag. So far so good. We've got a bunch more of this coming up.
My statement couldn't have been more timely, as I was about to eat my words.
So if I cut these logs, we could drag it, drop it down here, lift it over there. Let's see what, maybe we can figure a way. Like, so there's a little more wood here, but we're gonna do a lift over here, and then drop the canoe down here, get it through there, and then we'll probably have to cut a few branches, and we'll see if we can do another lift over there. I mean, the other option is to drag up and through the bush, but I think this might be an easier route to get through.
Not bad.
Yep.
This is a fucking bronco. Ready? Okay, let me move out of the way from this side.
Yep.
Right there. Oh, oh, oh. Right here on here.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. It is fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Well.
Might have to lift up and then.
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. It's tighter than it looks. Can we try to get it under the log?
Let's see.
No? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we will be able to fit it right. Question whether portage will be faster, but. Bad footing.
Okay, ready, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we can.
We could just push it through.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't get it footing.
So this section has been giving us the most challenges so far. It's just because there's another narrowing, but there was just a log jam, and we were able to get this far. So we're just going to see if Ben can clear enough of the trees. We could just do a lift over the main log that he's standing on and just pop over, and that should be it. Not without its challenges. Okay, we've come to a split in the river. It all goes the same spot, but this is what we're dealing with on this side.
We're footing. Oh, we're gonna track this boat.
So we just arrived at...
that's what smells.
Oh!
Oh, okay, okay. You good?
Okay, so we've come down from there. We're basically hand paddling. A little bit of work getting through, but it's part of the fun, part of the adventure.